What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mighty Game Bros. This is episode 4 of our Cradle playthrough. We are going to collect the FMV piece for Ida's Eyes, the android that's sitting on our desk. We're going to go collect that piece from Gerbera Garden. That's this amusement park over here. And while we do so, we're waiting on Tabaha to come back on his trolley. And when we give him the flowers we just picked, he's going to give us the lens that Ida also needs in order to see properly and all that stuff. So here we are, entering Gerbera Garden. We're well on our way. I'm pretty excited. It's my first android girlfriend I've ever had, so I kind of want to impress her. I hope it's all that she hopes it will be and more. What's that? What's this? Oh, this is the fence that I broke driving that thing way down there. We're back here. I wonder if we're gonna have to hit up another mini game. It's probably another prize, this lens.
You wanted to know about the look screen. When you undergo a transfer, you put your palm over the palm of your future body and look into its eyes. It's like looking into a mirror. But this part is crucial. The transfer can't happen without it. Then you're immersed into a kind of peculiar state when you see yourself from the side. On a signal, you push off with your palm and a mirror appears between you. And then you're alone again, in your new body.
It's still kind of crazy. It's still kind of crazy that they would get all these kids in here to watch a show and then transfer their bodies into android bodies. It's kind of weird to me. Okay, Ida needs additional sources of information to recall new details from her past. Perhaps restoring her eyesight will help. Obtain the parts to help fix her eyesight. Head to Gerbera Garden and search the second pavilion. Okay, so where's number 2? That's 4. This is... There's number 2 right here. I think that's kind of weird how this stuff over here, there's like a big glowing ball here and this stuff is floating in it. I don't know if this means anything. I don't float when I go in here. But here, look, you can listen and hear stuff. Oh yeah, okay, here's that sword. I want to pick up this sword. I want to keep it. Because I found that before and I was kind of like, I wish I would have kept it and put it in my inventory, and I had forgot. Where's number 2 is here. Let's go head up and start this mini game. I think it's a mini game. I can't be positive. I'm pretty sure it's going to be though. I really like this part. I did a lot of things right with the art direction in this game. Everything is
Opening.
Oh, cool. Everything is so perfectly realized. I do feel like I'm in another environment altogether, another world almost. It's the future, but it's like a grounded future, you know? It's not too over the top or anything. Yeah, here we go. Oh, this one needs work. Alright, I wonder if this is going to be a new mini game or if it's going to be similar to the other one. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit different. A little bit different. Probably some new rules. There's our look screen there. Collect 30 pink cubes to obtain the look screen. Hurl cubes into the uprising stream. Use bombs to destroy gray blocks. Apply a pink cube to a red one to make the bomb explode. Alright, can do that. I see any from up here? One over there. Okay, alright, let's start over here. Jump off. There's quite a few up here, actually. Let's grab them before this bastard kills them all. He wants nothing more than to ruin our day. He gets his fucking rocks off doing that. Bastard. See? Nothing else better to do. This guy. Get out of the way. Why are you building that? Okay, let's make our way around. Oh, you can toss them up once this whirlwind is through. Okay. There was some more pink ones I remember seeing. Let's see if we can kind of climb up a little bit. Better view. There's two over there. Oh, there's a few. Quite a few over here. Okay, so I can kind of make these things disappear too. Not so bad, but it is kind of filling up this whole area here. It's hard to see. I think I'm done with the top area. Let's head down a level. Lots of stuff here. Oh, here I see a white block. Still make platforms, right? Yeah, look at that. Still make platforms. Okay, I don't like that. Now we can make bombs with the red ones, right? Let's see how this works. Pretty handy. Got this guy. Toss him in there. We'll make a platform. Get out of there. Oh, I see a white block. Ugh. Brutal. Any red blocks here? Yeah, here's one right here. Alright, that's what I think are gray blocks. Making some pretty good progress here, I must say. Thought it was going to be a lot worse, to tell you the truth. As long as I don't accidentally fall down. I am kind of wondering where the game in general is headed. I know that I'm putting this android back together, and she's giving me story, explaining what's happening in the Cradle universe, and that's fine. I get it. I understand that we're all robots. We had to transfer our bodies into robot bodies in order to get rid of the disease that stops humanity from procreating. I got that. And so that sounds like the solution that people had at the time. What I'm not getting is where this is all headed. Am I on the search for a cure? what's it all about? Is basically is what I'm getting at here. Not sure if I've quite got that from the story yet. Looks like we're almost done here. I guess what I'm looking for is, or trying to say, is that this game really doesn't have an antagonist that I can think of. It doesn't really have like a guy, right? Like a guy behind it all. A piece of a piece of the story that I'm fighting against. Right now, this is the Cradle, the future simulator, I guess, future walking simulator. And I guess maybe right now there's too many questions for me to find an answer for what Cradle is trying to say and what Cradle is trying to do. So I guess we'll just keep on plodding along, and the story is interesting enough to keep me going. I don't find anything wrong with the story. It's actually the more parts of it I find, the more intrigued I am. So, I mean, that's a good thing. I just don't know where it's all headed, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So hopefully we'll find that out soon, and I think I just did this. Thank God. Take that. I mean, I don't mind these mini games, but they do get tedious after a little bit. I'm happy though that I did get the. I believe this is the viewfinder. It's not the lens, because Tabaha is bringing us the lens. Progress. That's what we've really got here. Some progress. Alright. Wonder if her eyes will change. Hey, is the weather different now? Is it just me? Looks like it got cloudy all of a sudden. Look at that. It's all like misty and shit out. A new task has been added. Let's check that out. Ida's restored sight will help her recall new details from her past. Take the lens from Tabaha. Oh, is Tabaha here too? Let's go see. I don't hear him honking his horn. Can we go down here? Am I going? Okay. Pretty cool. So I'm guessing these are all mini games. Am I gonna have to do all these? Maybe. I don't know. Oh, I think I heard.
About the mirror between you and your former body. So the mirror is turned on at the exact moment when your former body loses its original's right. It is concealed to keep you from seeing your face as it's put to death. The reason is that sometimes there are involuntary mimicking contractions that resemble a smile. Obviously, that is something best left unseen.
What? Your dead body smiling at you as it, Okay. Alright, whatever. Let's sit down. I didn't know this was here. I don't think it was here before. Somebody sent it this way. Maybe it was, what's his name? Is he down there? I don't see him. Oh, yeah, he is. Okay. Yeah, the weather is totally different. Check out these clouds. They look like little bubbles. It looks like underneath a giant root beer float. Ah, here's Crazy Pants. I think he's got himself a hat. That's pretty awesome. Nice.
If you
hey,
got
bud.
a death wish, why would you go there?
Where?
Where? What are you talking about?
Oh, nowhere. Did you bring the flowers?
Here you go.
Attaboy. Here is your lens. My word is my bond. I'm not even going to ask what you want with it. I don't know what's going on in your head today. And I don't want to know.
Tabaha, what do you know about this amusement park?
Stay away from it if you know what's good for you. Why do you think it's been fenced off? Because you shouldn't go in there. You'll be better off.
You must remember something. Tell me.
Think, man. I wasn't even around back then. There was an amusement park. And I guess someone must have exploded in there. Am I supposed to remember every explosion that ever happened? All I know is this damn poison-filled behemoth has been standing there for 20 years now. And nobody ever gave a crap. But suddenly you do. Why?
It's for my android girlfriend,
I'm
dude.
curious.
That's why.
It's just so strange.
Sure it is. But why do you care? What are you after?
I want to know why kids were undergoing transfers.
If they were,
Oh, there's that
then
too.
there was a reason for it. Why does that even surprise you? It's just a regular mirror transfer.
Nothing regular about mirror transferring kids.
But
Crazy
Tabaha, they
bastard.
don't do transfers to kids.
To ordinary kids,
See?
they don't. These kids, they might not have been all that ordinary. I saw them once at an airport, with their teachers. I remember those kids standing there all pale and silent. It was forbidden to talk to them. So there.
At an airport? Where were they coming from?
From all over. They were being brought here from all corners of the world.
What's so special about these parts?
Damned if I know.
Genetics.
There used to be some kind of station here. A polar station. They were researching something.
Polar?
I think that's what they called it. It didn't interest me in the slightest.
Tabaha, I've got a request for you.
Let me guess. You want me to dig up everything there is to know about the Gerbera Garden. Am I right?
Only what happened on the day of the explosion.
Jeez, Anabish. Won't you just forget about this damn garden? Fine. I'll look into it.
Thanks, Tabaha.
All right.
Thanks, dude.
I've got to roll. Last thing I need is to rack up airs and lose my wits. You know how vulnerable I am to that stuff. I may look calm and collected, but I've got crazy energy and passion for life.
You look like it, buddy. What with these posters back here and the bong on the floor and your giant pipe you've been smoking all day?
You look just plain odd. Those glasses and nose.
These glasses are one of a kind. You couldn't get them in your wildest dreams. But I got them at half price. That's because I'm a high roller, while you'll be chasing such luxuries
It's a
all
high
your life.
roller.
Please, don't forget about my request.
This guy's awesome. Probably the best character in the game. Got the lens. And this guy is off. I just want to watch him take off just for a second here. I wonder if we'll ever get to go that way. If we ever get to hop on there, that'd be fun. Kind of a new area to explore, hopefully. I do like how they changed the weather here. That's pretty interesting. And this soda pop clouds here. Ooh, oh fuck! Oh shit! Ducking and dodging. That's the extent of the action there is in Cradle. Ducking and dodging these boulders. And that's a good thing. I kind of like to relax and play this. Let's give these to our girlfriend in here. Wow, it looks a lot different in here with the new weather.
Did you bring
Okay, got your stuff.
I did.
the look screen as well?
The look screen and the lens. Let's connect them.
Disconnect the broken look screen. The input is inside, right behind it. Install the lens first, and then my eyes.
And then your eyes.
Okay. Okay, so there's something like what behind these things? Ooh. It is busted up pretty good. Okay. So this thing... Oh, that's fucking weird, dude. Whoa. Oh, okay, let's put this on quickly. Looks a lot better. It kind of makes you realize how much of a... Like, that... When you look behind her eyes, you realize that she is just a robot. But how human is this person? I don't know. Okay, you good?
Well? How's your vision? Is it working?
Yes. I just...
What?
Nothing. It's fine. My eyesight is back, thank you.
What happened?
That was weird.
Did you remember something?
Yes, actually, I did. I know now why I wasn't on that list.
Why weren't you?
I wasn't on staff. I would come to the Gerbera Garden with the kids and go back with the same group, meaning I wasn't a full-time employee. I merely accompanied the children.
Tabaha
She
said
was
those
one of the
kids were accompanied
teachers.
by teachers.
Yeah.
Those weren't teachers. It was psychologists that accompanied them. I'm a children's psychologist.
Why the need for a psychologist at an amusement park?
Anabish, this is not an amusement park at all. Those kids didn't come here for entertainment. They were gravely ill and were brought here for treatment. The Gerbera Garden was a clinic.
What were they treated for?
Some kind of psychological disorder. Quite severe, often fatal. But it's hard to say exactly what it was. I can't recall.
What's with all the
You mean
games
the
and stuff in
transfer
there?
Was their therapy?
And part of it, yes. There was a whole set of measures. Body replacement was the final phase of the therapy. We also searched for parts and staged plays. They too were part of the treatment.
And the cubes? Were they...
Yeah, what's with the
The
cubes?
flower beds, even the height of the pavilions. All were deliberate, mandatory elements of the same therapy. The Gerbera Garden was constructed specifically for those children. It was the only means of treating their illness, peculiar though it may have been.
The illness must have been peculiar to match.
It's still hard for me to imagine what it might have been, but those kids, they evoked more than just compassion. There was something else, some other complicated, ambiguous feeling.
Tabaha is right. Those kids were unusual.
Yes, and the amusement park was as well. Which means all arrivals had to be registered, myself included. I'll try to look for some kind of visitor's logbook or...
Or what? What is it?
My battery. It's nearly discharged.
Bad news. I need you to make sense of all this.
In that case, Anabish, you'll need to play with
Oh, I'm
those
gonna have to get a
cubes
battery.
some more.
Sure thing,
I'll have to
Ida.
go play
I'll
with those cubes some
Which
more.
pavilion?
A moment.
I'll
Hands.
go play with my
wrists.
cubes.
There, the fuel cell. 10th pavilion.
All right,
10th
I'm off.
pavilion.
Don't go anywhere.
Okay, so I guess on the next episode of Mighty Game Bros, we're going to go back to the Gerbera Garden and play with some more cubes. Can't wait. I can't wait. And then we'll get a battery for Ida, and then she'll be able to remember some more stuff, I guess. Thanks for watching Mighty Game Bros. Peace.